Disclaimer, there are a couple of loud explosions in this video. Don't watch with the volume turned all the way up.
Hello guys, Spsa here, and welcome to my TED Talk, or I guess the video that is going to be in place of my TED Talk. Now, basically this is my senior project about musicals and mental health and what I've learned from going through the process. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the outro.
All right, class. It's the end of the year, meaning it's final project time. For this project, you guys must pick a topic and present something on the topic. The project will be due by the end of the month.
Tick, tick, tick. Time seems to be passing slower than usual, but that doesn't seem to change. It's the same routine every day. If there were any escape from the mundane, I would have found it by now. To say education has been the epicenter of my life since the beginning of high school is the biggest understatement of this century.
Yeah, that's good.
SPSA, are you even listening to me?
Banana?
SPSA, just go to the counselor's office. I can't deal with this right now.
Meanwhile,
SPSA, I couldn't help but notice that your engagement has been slipping since the beginning of the year. Mind, telling me why?
Well, you see, there's this project, and I have no idea where to even start, or even what topic to pick.
oh hello, what is this? I'm not exactly a hard worker. I mean, my GPA is high enough to get by. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm the best in my grade. I'm the best in terms of intellect. But that doesn't matter in the social game. To effectively make friends, you have to be popular, and that was always something I've lacked. I'm awkward and antisocial, and may have a bit of anxiety too. The only time I interact with people is when I break up fights.
No, don't read that. It's nowhere near being done yet.
So, finished or not, this is really good. It seems like your main character is struggling with mental health issues, and I may have skipped ahead a little bit, and she seems into musicals too. Did you consider that for your project?
Musicals and mental health. Oh my!
So, I just Googled musicals that address mental health, and it seems like there's only been 2 that have been on Broadway.
2? Really? That's all? Why?
I guess that's for you to find out.
A few moments later.
Hey, SPSA, what you doing?
I've been looking at pictures of bananas for like 45 minutes trying to figure out where to start on my project, and I've gotten nowhere.
Okay, then, let's start at the beginning. What is your project topic?
Musicals and mental health?
And, where exactly do you want to go with that?
Well, I want to see how mental health, or really depression and anxiety, can be conveyed through musicals.
How many musicals have actually done that?
2?
All right, let's start at the very beginning. Let's ask a central question.
Okay.
A few more moments later.
All right, Mr. Binderman, I have a question.
That didn't take very long. What is it?
It is, how can mental health issues be accurately portrayed in a musical production?
Okay, then.
Meanwhile.
Sigh! Mickey, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I'm just watching the world burn down around me. Okay, so the usual. Anyway, I need your help with something. What? So I'm doing this project at school. You still go to school? Yes, Mickey, I still go to school. Anyway, I'm doing this project for school, and I need to write a paper. Paper on what? Musicals and mental health. I already have a question written, but I need to write the actual paper. I guess that makes sense. Well, I have some work to do. Alrighty then, let's get to work.
Countless hours of typing later.
And done. That's a lot of paper. Yeah, but it needs to be.
Meanwhile,
Junior, you're not going to get anywhere doing this.
I want to know what color this cabinet is. That's my project.
How are you going to get a paper out of this?
Wait, we have to write a paper?
Yes.
I'll just explain my process of how I came up with what color this cabinet is.
God, you're an idiot. I'm going to go actually do something.
Whatever, Cody.
the next day.
This is it. The paper's written. Now I just gotta get it in there.
Meanwhile,
All right, Bitterman, I better be wowed by your students' projects. They better be good.
Well, they're not really done yet, Principal, but there should be a couple that are moderately okay.
They better be, Bitterman, or this will be a severe waste of my time.
meanwhile,
I'm not really the highest authority when it comes to either mental health or Broadway musicals. I'm just here to make you think for a moment. What I want you to do is think of a musical that tackles mental health that isn't Dear Evan Hansen. Not many, right? Why is that? Well, I think it's because we've stigmatized it so much. But why? Why is it stigmatized? I wish I actually knew the answer. Stuff like depression and anxiety are serious issues that affect people. So I don't really get why we sweep it under the rug and act like it doesn't exist. And the whole, it's a phase, they'll grow out of it excuse doesn't really work when it's not just affecting teenagers, but adults too. Wow, I'm impressed. And I think Bitterman would actually really enjoy this. You should go turn it in now. Okay.
meanwhile,
Wow, this is the most intelligent and most well-written thing I've read since I started working here as a teacher. Well done, SPSA.
Really? It's that good? Well, I guess there's not really much stiff competition considering everyone else here is an idiot. It's gray! Now I can begin writing my paper.
There's just one thing you have to do now. Not only do you have to present your findings in front of the class, you also have to present what you've learned through this process in front of the class.
What the?
presentation day.
Okay. I think I got this. Let's go. Welcome to the presentations of your pathetic projects. I have very low expectations, so all of you should expecting to be failing. Anyway, on to you, Bitterman.
Thanks, Principal. Breaking news, guy. We are here to witness my students' final project presentations. Please stand by. First on the list is Bowser Jr. Oh, good God. Please don't make this painful for me, Junior.
So, I spent my entire project, trying to figure out the color of the filing cabinet in the classroom. It's gray.
Go sit down, Junior. I don't have time for your stupidity right now. All right. Now, unfortunately, our next person, Cody, couldn't be here because he's out sick. So, SPSA, why don't you come up here? I bet you guys will be, pretty surprised with this project. What's going on, SPSA?
I don't know if I can do this. Junior's project was pretty dumb. How can I salvage that?
You'll do great, SPSA. I know how much time, effort, and work you put into the project. And keep in mind, No one else besides me or the principal were in the room where it happened.
How's that supposed to make me feel better?
I have no idea. Go get him, Tiger.
You're right. I am not throwing away my shot to bring some intelligence to this school.
That's the attitude I like to hear. Now go get him.
Hello everyone. My name's Spsa, and welcome to my presentation on my project. What I want you to do is raise your hand. Raise your hand if you've seen Dear Evan Hansen. And for those of you guys watching the video, if you've raised your hand, keep your hand raised if you've seen any other musical quite like Dear Evan Hansen. According to my research, there seems to only be one other musical that does what Dear Evan Hansen does. Now you're probably wondering, what is that? So basically, Dear Evan Hansen is a musical that follows a boy named Evan who has anxiety, which is a mental health issue. All right, put your hands down and then raise them again. How many of you use music as a means to push yourself through a creative slump, or even just to listen to when you're down? I see there are a lot of hands raised. Well, this is actually pretty normal. If you're ever struggling or feeling down and listen to music to help with that, that's fine. But I think we can expand upon that idea and kind of combine the emotional connection we get with music with the audience of a stage show. So why don't more musicals tackle mental health, I hear you asking? Well, I think it's because we see depression as a bad thing, when in reality,
It affects over 17 million adult Americans every year. And that's just adults. Taking into account kids, it's probably even higher. We need to stop stigmatizing mental health and actually tackle it. And I think musicals could be a great outlet to do that. Why? Because we already have an emotional connection to music. So using music to tell a story through a character with mental health issues seems like an idea that needs to be explored more. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Well, SPSA, I gotta say, I am very impressed with what you presented today. I think I speak for everyone when I say we need more students like you. You have passed. Congratulations.
Well done, SPSA. And as for the rest of you, well, I'll see you next year.
alrighty guys, and one more time, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I had a blast making this video, and I hope you had a blast watching it. And yeah. So not really good at outros, but yeah, so that was my senior project. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye for now.